Hello and welcome to another awesome video on the Disabled Explorer YouTube channel and all the other platforms that I share this on. Hope everyone's having a great Hump Day Wednesday and at whatever time you guys are watching this on, and I hope the weather is okay in your area. Right now it's a cold minus 12 degrees Celsius. I don't know what the wind chill, I don't know what that is, but it's very cold outside. However, I'm warm and toasty inside, and I'm ready to do a video for all of you. In today's video, you're gonna see a recap of Saturday night's main event from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and then I'll finish off with doing a predictions part for the Royal Rumble this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, uh, 11 a.m. Pacific on Net Netflix at 11 a.m. Pacific on Netflix because they're in Saudi Arabia. So, without further ado, let's get into Saturday night's main event recap. January 24th, from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. An unforgettable night erupted in Montreal as WWE's Elite collided in four championship caliber clashes. Match 1, Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu, was a singles match. The opening contest turned into an absolute street brawl when Jacob Fatu attacked Cody Rhodes during his entrance, setting off chaos but that spilled throughout the Bell Center. The battle raged through the crowd, across the security barriers, into the concession concourse before an unexpected arrival changed everything. Drew McIntyre emerged and decimated both competitors, giving Rhodes and Fatu no choice and but to settle for a no contest. Um, McIntyre made his statement statement loud and clear. Respect the the laird of the laird of the ring, the Lord of the Ring. That's what I think it says. Match 2. Rio versus the Judgment Day. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. The Genius of the Sky, Io Sky, and the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, delivered a masterclass in tag team excellence, retaining their titles against Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. The champions endured a brutal offensive barrage before Io recovered with a stunning moonsault into missile dropkick combo. Rhea's blind tag proved pivotal. Her running knee and riptide sent Rio's arms raised in victory as they remained still your WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Match number 3 saw AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura in an epic singles match. A technical marvel unfolded as the phenomenal one AJ Styles and Nakamura traded strikes, submissions, and near falls in an instant classic. Both men, both men pushed their limits, uh, with Dragon. corkscrews, kicks, and reversals that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. When the final bell rang, Styles connected with his devastating, phenomenal forearm, followed by the Styles Clash, securing the victory. The respect between these warriors was evident as they embraced post-match, acknowledging a hard-fought battle. Match number four, sorry, the Viper Randy Orton, uh, match number four, sorry, was a fatal throwaway for number one contendership of the WWE Championship. Uh, it was a main event. The Viper Randy Orton, Trick Williams, Damian Priest, and Sami Zayn tore the house down in an all-out roar for a championship opportunity. Bodies flew over the ropes, the announce desks, and announce desks crumbled under the weight of the uh, backdrop drivers, and every competitor left, hitting Kaluba kick, uh, every, wait, one sec, and every competitor left everything in the ring. Sorry about that. Uh, in the final moments, Sami Zayn caught fire, hitting a haluva kick to Damian Priest to claim victory, and earned his shot at the undisputed WWE Championship. As Sami Zayn celebrated, Drew McIntyre attempted another ambush, but Zayn was ready, sending the Scottish warrior crashing to the floor. Sami Zayn stood tall as Saturday night's main event came to a thunderous close. What a night! What a show! I hope you guys liked that Saturday night's main event recap. If you did, leave a comment in the comment section below. Uh, Make sure to click the thumbs up, and all my details are in the description below. I like that Saturday night's main event. I think Sammy will carry both Canada and Saudi Arabia on his back on Saturday at the Royal Rumble. Speaking of the Royal Rumble, here's my predictions for the the show. Uh, uh, okay. I'm sorry for this video. Might be going a little long, but it's the Royal Rumble. What can you expect? Royal Rumble 2026 prediction sheet. Saturday, January 31st, from the King Abdul Financial District in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. How to watch in Canada and North America, Netflix. It starts on Saturday, January 31st at 2 p.m. Eastern with the countdown show starting at 12 p.m. Eastern, uh, or 1 p.m. Central for the main show. 1 p.m. Central, sorry. There are 11 p.m., 11 a.m. Pacific time for the main show. Streaming live on Netflix in Canada and across the U.S. Global coverage would be on ESPN in the U.S., Netflix international markets, and for those who still have WWE Network, Canada doesn't have it, but for those who still do, in select regions, you can watch it there as well. Match card and predictions. The 30-man Royal Rumble match. I don't know what order this is gonna be, but the official card, I don't know what match is going first or second. This is just my predictions. The road to WrestleMania begins. Confirmed entrances. Entrance: Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Penta, uh, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Gavon Evans, Oba Femi, Roman Reigns, Chris Jericho, hopefully, uh, Chad Gable, and many more. My prediction: Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, will capitalize on his heated rivalry with Cody Rhodes, using the chaos to his advantage, last eliminating the American Nightmare en route to a WrestleMania program with a champion. Fatu's raw power and momentum will be too much to overcome. Why he will win, you ask? Unfinished business with Rhodes, the perfect WrestleMania storyline setup, plus unpredictable savagery equals Royal Rumble gold. The 30 women Royal Rumble match, which will see entrances from Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and numerous Raw and SmackDown, and maybe even some TNA com- competitors, and NXT too. Sorry about that. Predictions. Liv Morgan, the Judgment Day leader, will find her way to her way over the top in what promises to be the most unpredictable match of the night. Morgan's cunning and ruthlessness will shine through as she last eliminates a major threat, punching her WrestleMania ticket. Why she will win, you ask? Perfect timing for her ascent, plus crowd investment in her character, plus strength in numbers advantage from the Judgment Day at key moments of the match. Remember, the Royal Rumble is you can have it no disqualification in a sense if you go under the ropes or through the ropes, you must go over the top rope to be eliminated. The undisputed WWE Championship match: Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn, which I just recap from Saturday night's main event uh on this past Saturday. The rematch of their fierce rivalry, with Zayn taking his first world title and McIntyre looking to keep his undefeated streak alive, heading into the showcase of the Immortals. Predictions. I wrote here uh, Drew McIntyre retains, but I think, I'm thinking about it, um, Sami Zayn will capture gold. But what I wrote here was Drew McIntyre retains. The Scottish Warrior proves why he's champion by outlasting the relentless Sami Zayn. A hard-fought battle ends with McIntyre standing tall, keeping the WWE Championship around his waist. But Zayn earns a future rematch with a gutsy performance, the best is yet to come for both men. But I also think since we're in Saudi Arabia, Saudi crowd will want to see a Sami Zayn win. So scratch my prediction from that. I personally think that Sami Zayn will win and capture gold in his real hometown of Saudi Arabia. I know Canada's his hometown too, but we're in Saudi Arabia for the Rumble. That's where he's from originally. Why uh, he retains strong title reign momentum, plus premature for Zayn to win this soon. Plus, McIntyre's dominance is the story heading to WrestleMania. But again, I also believe on the flip side that we're in Saudi Arabia and Sami Zayn will want to please the Saudi crowd. So he wins. Career threatening match. AJ Styles versus Gunther. If AJ loses, uh, he his WWE career ends that night. The phenomenal run puts his puts everything on the line against the ring general in what could be a stunning conclusion to an incredible career, or a hard-earned victory for the phenomenal one. Predictions. Gunther wins. The ring general continues his reign of dominance, sending another legend, AJ Styles, into retirement. I don't think he's going to fully retire. If he leaves WWE on Saturday, he's going to jump to TNA and end his career in TNA as world champion. But on with my prediction for that match. Gunther's superior strength and cunningness prove too much for the phenomenal one. But this won't be the end of AJ's story. A brief retirement, a brief retirement, uh, sets an inevitable WrestleMania return that will be met with a roaring approval. Or he could jump to TNA, like I said, and win the title there. Like Gunther wins, he's been red hot, crushing legends plus psychologically psychological momentum from beating Styles on Raw, plus sets up a legendary WrestleMania return angle. Maybe, maybe he could briefly retire and come back at WrestleMania and then jump into TNA after WrestleMania. Who knows? We'll see. Night surprises. Expect surprise returns, and debuts. Multiple legendary returns for Royal Rumble tradition. Unexpected title match implications and international talent surprises from the Saudi Arabia location. Quick predictions also. The men's recap of my quick predictions. The men's match is going to be Jacob Fatu winning. The women's match, Liv Morgan. The championship match could go either way. Um, Drew McIntyre retains or Sami Zayn wins in Saudi Arabia. Career match, Gunther wins or briefly. We'll see. The Royal Rumble, the road to WrestleMania, sorry, Road to WrestleMania 42. What what we'll know after Royal Rumble. Two new challengers for the champ world titles at WrestleMania. McIntyre's reign continues heading into the showcase, the show of shows. A legendary chapter closes, or does it? The stage is set for wrestling's grandest stage show of the year. One of the shows of the year. Remember, Royal Rumble is a perfect opportunity for the unexpected, surprises, debuts, and shocking eliminations. Make this one of WWE's most unpredictable nights of the year. Buckle up, everybody, because the road to WrestleMania starts here. Are you ready? I hope you guys liked that preview of Royal Rumble. If you did, leave a comment in the comment section below. And I really love that predictions recap sheet that I made. And I hope you will join me again tomorrow, where I will do a preview of both TNA Wrestling for that night, for tomorrow night, and a preview of Friday's SmackDown, which will be at 2 o'clock Eastern because we're in Saudi Arabia, or you could watch the replay at 8 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, or uh, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for the replay. On the USA Network will be the replay, and Netflix will be the live show. I will recap all of that tomorrow, so I hope you'll join me then for another amazing video. Until then, have a great Hump Day Wednesday. Keep on smiling, keep positive, keep them because it is cold out there. And as I always love to say, keep on smiling. Peace.